If you want some, come get some.
This is such good shit.
I am the visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth.
I can't give the stuff to Dusty, but I can give it to my mama. I can give it to my mommy.
Acknowledge me.
Lately, he just hasn't been very oozy.
What's up, y'all?
Yo.
Oh, word life to your mama.
Welcome back. It's the Chain Gang.
Oh, look at that jersey. Ryan's
Welcome
lucky to have that
back.
jersey because he couldn't find it at the superstore.
Well, I found it, but the sizes were like all large and extra large and like double XL and stuff.
They're my size.
Yeah. And then you stumbled upon one that was literally my size, just like in a random spot.
Yep, exactly. And I was like, I think this can fit him.
Yeah, but it worked out, you know.
Exactly.
So welcome back to Rasslin with Ryan.
What are we doing today, Ryan?
This one's a little delayed, but
Yeah, it's okay.
because Mike's been well, we both been busy. Our schedules haven't been intertwined
Exactly.
as of late. But today we are going to watch the John Cena versus Randy Orton WWE Championship I Quit match from Breaking Point 2009. And the reason we're doing this is because, 25 years of this rivalry, and this coming Saturday, the GOAT goes up against the Viper for the last time, and the GOAT is about to whoop some Viper ass.
Wow. Yeah, so it's an iconic rivalry. I wouldn't call it the best rivalry, but it's an iconic rivalry.
They've had their good matches, and they've had their this is one of their better matches.
There was a point in time where I was just sick and tired of Cena versus Orton because they did it so much. This was kind of like I feel like this era was kind of like the peak of what they did. And then after this, they kept doing it and it was like, Jesus Christ, let's move on to something else.
This was one of their better matches for sure.
Yes, definitely. This takes me back to like 2009. So I was fresh out of high school, my barely starting college era. I remember just like watching this feud and just being like, man, like this is what wrestling is right now. We went from the Attitude Era to this. I was still watching, but there wasn't really much excitement going on. But the main event status between Nick Morton and Cena was good, I would say. But yeah, this was kind of like the peak of their
yeah. And in 2009, we have Bald Orton, a menace.
Exactly. I decided to copy his haircut.
The true menace to society.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna pull it up on Peacock. So load your cocks up, and yeah. So if you we're gonna be a little descriptive here. You're gonna go on to rivalries. You're gonna look up John Cena versus Randy Orton. Okay, you're gonna pull up Breaking Point 2009. It's 23 minutes 24 seconds long. And when we say 3, 2, 1, go, you're gonna press play and you're gonna watch it along with us. So YouTube. Don't need to freak out, YouTube. We're not playing the video. No. Because we tried uploading a CM Punk versus John Cena video many months ago, and it didn't work.
Many different edits, and we made it literally. You got to a point where it's like, oh, this isn't even the same match. We watched, and they still took it down. So we're gonna watch.
Exactly.
You guys can watch alongside with us and listen, and we'll give our live reactions as we watch.
Exactly. All right, Ryan, are you ready? Oh, we're going to do a little Backlash preview after.
Yes. So stay tuned for that.
Ryan, are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we're going to load the Peacock up. Remember, Orton versus Cena, Breaking Point 2009.
I already have it loaded up.
All right. I have it loaded up too, so we're gonna count down from 5. Want to count us down, Ryan?
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Hey.
The ultimate manipulator. You will not be able to manipulate. Is the ultimate manipulator. Personification. Manipulate the rules tonight.
Look at the personification.
Okay, so Orton and Cena are in each corner of the ring right now. Orton's looking very just
menacing.
menacing. That's the word. Yes.
Yeah,
Yo.
just very evil.
Exactly. Mike Chioda, referee here, one of the best referees of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely. And this crowd was very like 50-50.
It is very 50-50.
Yeah, this match is very 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Cole on commentary. I think Jerry Lawler.
Yeah. And here they are just staring at each other, staring deep into their souls.
Exactly.
And there we go. Collar and elbow tie up into the corner.
Yep. It's amazing to look at Randy Orton because he's probably like 100 pounds heavier now in muscle than what he was back in 2009. He was so lean.
Yeah.
We've seen him taking Orton into the corner.
Michigan suplex.
I think you're like a second ahead of me. That's okay.
I mean, we're essentially in the same.
Yeah. So Cena on the early attack here. Cena wearing green wristbands.
Oh, Randy ducked the shoulder tackle. That's how well these two know each other.
That's good.
Yeah.
John at the edge of the ring right now. So again, this is an I Quit match.
John Cena's specialty.
Cena right into the
announce table. Oh, Randy's taking off the SmackDown announce table.
Yep.
Look at those old monitors.
I know. You know what's so funny is those monitors, they were straight from 1994, dude, or 92. Like, look how old they were back in 2009, dude. Those are the ones that Bret Hart smashed at Survivor Series 97. And they didn't change them for years. I think just because, like, they were getting used so much, they just didn't bother with, like...
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So...
Exactly.
But yeah, there's like a very... In 2009, there's like a very different atmosphere in terms of, like, the crowd, the announcing, the overall match. Like, it was very different back then compared to now.
Exactly. Yeah, JR. Look at JR's over there.
Good old JR.
How come he's not on commentary for this one? What the hell?
He's on the because he's on SmackDown.
That's ridiculous. JR should have been on commentary. Well, that was back when the brand split meant something.
Yeah, and the brand split even included the commentators because even they were part of the draft.
Yeah. Look at the entranceway. This was like towards like the near end when they were doing creative signs, or not creative signs, but creative entrance sets.
Yeah,
like towards the tailor end. After this, they started using just like the same stage for
generic. Yeah. You see, Randy going out to get a chair. He asked the ref to ask Cena if he quits. He had the apron DDT. Obviously, the GOAT said no.
Yeah,
he doesn't quit. What we say there in the middle. Yeah, he's selling. Can't deny Cena knows how to sell. I know people criticize that he no sells or barely sells. Nah, he sold that DDT really well.
The only knock that you really have on Cena is that he calls spots really loudly. Like I was even noticing like when we were there live, like I could see him on like the big screen calling spots. And I'm like, things haven't changed.
Yes. No, it's funny because I just rewatched Money in the Bank 2010 where it was Cena versus Sheamus in the steel cage. Yeah. They edited out him spot calling.
Yeah.
I even went back and replayed it. I was just like, wait, I don't hear it. They edited it out.
Oh, I want to give you credit on something. Do you remember how the Raw after Mania when you said Cena said shit?
Yeah.
So I went back and watched it on Netflix, and they edited it out. So I think he did say shit.
Yep.
Okay, Cena setting up.
AA.
This is right when they changed it from to AA. Well, reversed it. Ooh.
I miss when they had the colored ropes to correspond with the shows. You know, the blue, the red. I was looking at the pure white mat without the sponsorships and the ads.
Yeah,
I mean, that doesn't bother me too much because it's like I'm not focused on those.
right, but it just I mean I do miss the colored ropes as well. It just brings some uniqueness to the ring for
Yeah.
show. Um,
Oh, he's going for the punt.
look at those eyes, dude. Oh, Jerry Lawler
It's-
gets the
STF.
Oh, Cena setting up for the STFU, but Orton kicks out.
Out of the ring. Into the steps.
Reversed it.
Cena's face told the story there. Grimace on Cena's face told the
Reversed it.
story there.
I could wind up with a separated shoulder. I could.
Oh, man, Orton.
Separated shoulder.
Would you say this is like peak Randy Orton right here?
Said it earlier. Randy Orton is in a different.
Yeah.
Said it earlier. Randy Orton is in a different.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. In 2009, Orton was a different breed.
He has himself.
Right.
So
We've seen glimpses of it, but I don't think we're ever going to see this version of Randy Orton again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's put on muscle just to compensate for his injuries, to
Yeah,
get more
help
strength,
him with
but
the
not
longevity.
as lean. But it's probably a good thing,
Yeah. You know what I just noticed in this match? It's the second time. I don't know if it's just this match or if it's because it's been edited, but when they go for like kind of hitting towards the head, it like lags for a second and then it misses the headshot.
Oh
So
yeah,
you see like the impact. I don't know if you noticed that on your end.
I did notice that too. I thought it was just me.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's just this match specifically or if it's just like they went back and they edited it. So
Maybe.
but
Also, note here, dude. This is a era where blood was banned, so you
Yeah.
can get blood on TV. You can get blood on pay-per-views.
yeah.
Van was heavy on the no blood. Mike Chioda asking Cena if he quits.
Yeah, no. And then this is one thing I like about a match like this. It's so big that not even the commentators are barely like talking.
Right.
Asking him again.
Orton's yelling, Cena, do you quit? Do you quit, Cena? Do you
No,
quit?
no,
Cena's like, fuck no.
no.
Yeah, this is an era where blood was banned, and I remember a year prior to this, Batista and Chris Jericho had a steel cage match, and Batista got busted open, blading, and they, I want to say Batista told the story where Vince McMahon fined him $500,000 for blading, which was like a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, that is great. Oh, what's Randy got here? He's got a little bag. What is it? Oh, handcuffs.
Uh-oh.
The handcuffs.
Oh, this is where he ties up Cena. Yeah,
Yeah.
remember that.
And he puts the key around his neck.
But the key.
Randy Orton used handcuffs before his career.
Oh, wow.
We know the damage Orton can do.
Cena
Here he goes. Ooh. Ooh.
if he gets Cena cut to.
So Orton stomping Cena here just to get him more days.
And there he goes. Now he's handcuffed to the rope.
That's it. And John Cena.
Ooh, this is kinky right here, tying him up.
It's the key to this entire match right now.
Cena can't go anywhere. He's tied up to the rope. Oh, swing and a miss.
Just pick his spot.
And Orton's just
Beating him
throwing
down.
on Cena now.
Ooh, the knee right to the face. Another knee. Stomp. Here you go. Vintage Randy Orton right here. Stomps.
And he's helpless.
Ask him.
He helps us now.
You want to quit? No.
That's him.
He said no.
You want to quit, Cena?
No.
This is pre-bald spot Cena.
Oh, look, here's Randy with he has the mic now.
Hope that John Cena prolonging the agony and the inevitable. John
I'm
Cena,
sitting with the mic.
I mean the agony and the inevitable.
So hit him with it.
Yeah, see, they did it again. They dragged it out so they don't see the headshot.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why are they doing that?
I'm not sure.
It's not like it's anything of impact.
It's not like it's the old school chair shots.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, those are. I could see them doing like Rock versus Mankind Royal Rumble '99.
I could see them.
Yeah, definitely. That was violence. This is not nothing near. This is like Barney and Friends compared to
Yeah.
It was just about
Randy's got Cena in a
Oh no, he's got
headlock.
hands handcuffed together.
He's where he's gonna handcuff him to the post.
refused to say it. Oh, look at this though. John Cena hung up on the top rope. John Cena completely defenseless, completely helpless in this situation.
Look at that face of Orton though.
Whoa.
Just a menacing look.
The punches right to the gut.
Right to the 6-pack.
Gotta say I quit. Gotta say I quit.
Remember Orton told Cena earlier.
To the ribs.
Ribs. Orton told Cena earlier tonight, you've got the pain to make it all go away. You have the power to make that.
Hey, this is Gunther, he'd be chopping him.
Yeah, to the head. Another head. And then again. What's he got here? Oh, he gave him the water bottle. Got to get him to come too.
Oh, wow. Right.
And he spits right in his face.
Oh my gosh. Well, what can Cena do? How can Cena get out of this?
Mistake John ever made.
Orton selling the water.
Just that. And then,
You're right.
yeah, this version of Randy is definitely peak Randy.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the kendo sticks.
Please. This is what I'm gonna do to you. Keep mouthing off to me, Ryan.
You ain't gonna get me to say I quit though. Oh man.
It's totally exposed.
Ah,
It's just torture.
Oh my gosh.
So hard slipping in that
your head.
that water on those steps. He can't keep his balance.
No, that's not the skull. That is him.
Oh wow. Okay,
No.
maybe I can see that. But...
No,
Do you want to quit?
You want to quit, Cena?
no. Just the face on Randy. Look, he
Yeah.
slithered. Oh, John hit him. You got him with the low blow?
Yeah. Right in the little Ortons there.
He got out. Oh man, look at those welts on his chest.
His ribs. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, those have to be real. You know, like you can't
Yeah.
do that.
Cena is still handcuffed.
And the key to those handcuffs are around the neck.
Now here comes the crowd trying to will Cena back into it. This is Cena's first bit of offense in quite some time.
Yeah. And that was just a kick in the nads.
He's
Randy Orton, if he wants
looking
to
for the
give up
key.
right now, he's in a world of pain.
I feel like Cena's just strong enough he can just break those motherfuckers.
Yeah. But of course they gotta sell it.
Yeah.
Look at that. The 3 announce tables. Oh, there. See, okay, see that one is an understandable
Yeah.
tag.
Yeah.
That one I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I don't like how they're skipping it. It just sticks it.
Just
You know what I mean? Like, just show it.
I wonder if it's like this if you actually watch the whole show, or if they did it just for like this specific match.
Yeah, I wonder.
Got the key. What's he doing now? Unlocking his hand.
devious.
Maybe
Does he have in mind?
maybe it's what they did for the DVDs.
Yeah,
And
I
they
could
used
see
to
that. Yeah.
sell DVDs and they used to make them for the pay-per-views, and so
Handcuffing both of them.
Yeah, that could be what. Yeah.
What's he gonna do with those cuffs? It's like balance.
Hope he's handcuffing him again. Now to the bottom turnbuckle.
Got him. Got John Cena handcuffed to that bottom turnbuckle. Don't lose sight of the fact that this is for the WWE Championship.
I honestly don't know who wins this match. I forgot. So I honestly don't know who wins this match.
I understand that, Michael, but some of your life and your career.
You got that look in his eyes again.
Who's just look at that guy in the corner? He's just like, don't hit me, Randy. Cena's just taking a nap now.
Right in the
Ooh.
back.
Shot to the back. Shot to the back.
Ask him. You want to quit, Cena?
Okay, Cena's doing a little overselling here.
Do you want to quit?
No.
No.
He's just like, no.
No. Yeah, Randy going to those places, hearing those voices.
Let's pick him in the skull here.
Get in the chair again.
Shaking. He's possessed. I'm telling you, he's possessed.
I think Cena's wearing like Fat Farm jean shorts.
Yeah.
That used to be a clothing label.
He was going for it again. Oh, Cena ducked.
It's up against that steel post.
I like how
Hey.
it's all the reverberation. It was more like a back body drop.
Yeah. Here he is, and you got the key. The key.
So Cena's unlocked here.
Oh, now he's handcuffing himself to Randy.
Cena's cuffing himself so Randy can't run away. The strength of Cena.
He's going back. Got him. There he goes.
Michael Cole getting fired up here.
Cena's possessed. That's right. Get him, goat. Get that bald fraud.
The bald fraud.
Yeah. Randy's the real bald fraud.
Look at Jerry Lawler. In the back. Cena unloading here.
Cena finally snapped.
Knees to the back.
Look at Cena keep up the offense. There was that
Aggressive John Cena here. I got the crowd rooting for him.
Oh, wow. Crowd's booing here.
Yeah, look how, man, the strength of Cena is just insane.
Yeah, it is.
Cena has one thing on his mind somehow. It ain't Orton to say he quits. But is that
Give it for the AA. Oh, RKO.
Oh, yep.
Where's the key?
Wow, yeah. So Michael Cole saying Cena's rally has been stopped.
Where's the key? There's the key. Look it. Look it. Look. There it is. There it is.
There it is. Where is it? On the thing ring. We're trying to get the king. He's got to drag Cena with him. He's trying to get over there. 250-pound man.
Yeah, Cena Orton trying to drag Cena to the corner so he can get his key.
Here comes Cena pulling him back. That's how strong he is. Here we go. There's the let's go Orton, let's go Cena chance. And Cena's got him STF. Got him with the handcuff.
Oh, wow.
The chain. You quit,
Choking himself out.
I quit.
Oh, there you go.
Randy quit.
Randy quits. Cena retains. Oh, no. Is it for the title?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
New. And
No,
new.
yeah. Cena, new champ. Okay. So Cena wins probably what, his 8th or 9th around that time?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. Solid match. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, like I said, like in terms of their rivalry, their most well-known matches are this one and their match at Bragging Rights, the Iron Man match.
Yeah. Oh, 6-time. Okay. 6-time champ. Yeah. Solid match. 6 or 7 out of 10, I would say. But nowhere near the quality of violence that you used to get from live quit matches a decade prior. But for it being 2009, a low point in WWE history, I would say, yeah, it was okay.
A very typical like Super Cena-esque match. He's getting his ass kicked almost the entire time, and then he activates Super Cena mode towards the end.
He's showing a replay here.
Oh,
yeah.
The kendo shots. Oh my.
Yeah.
Man, those kendo stick shots sounded like they hurt.
They did.
If this was us in an I Quit match, you would never get me to say the words I quit.
No.
You would never get me to say them.
Yeah, because you would be passed out.
No, you'll be like Randy. You'll be like, "Don't you dare pass out on me." You'll throw water in my face.
Oh my
God. Stop passing out on me. Ask him.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, solid match. Let me pull up the Backlash card real quick. Backlash.
I do like that the ending there with him getting the handcuffs and basically blocking the STF and choking himself out. I did like that ending.
Yeah.
Because you sometimes you have some I Quit match where they just say I quit like, oh, because they don't want to get hit by something. But this one I felt like was a solid way to end it because it's like, no, this guy's literally choking on a chain, handcuff.
But yeah, solid match here. Let's get into our Backlash predictions real quick, as we have like around 8 minutes left. Ready for that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Backlash coming up this Saturday on Peacock.
Live on the cock. Live on the cock from St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty excited about this PLE. I think it should deliver on some points.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are saying they aren't that excited for it, but that's the thing under the Triple H era. The shows, the B-level shows, end up being like
best, yeah,
some of the better shows of the entire year.
Exactly. And then you have like a WrestleMania, which is like, it's supposed to be the best show, but then it's like doesn't deliver on some points.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see because there's some solid matches on the card.
Yeah. So there's a fatal 4-way for the United States title. Yeah. I think let's see who's in there. Drew McIntyre,
Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, yeah. And you got the US champ Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I think Jacob retains here.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think you're gonna have a solid match here. I think Drew and Priest are gonna be like so hell-bent on destroying each other that they're gonna lose sight of the objective, which is to win the US championship.
Yep.
But I think it's gonna be a solid match. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like this match could open the show.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like this match could open the show. I think it's gonna be a solid match between all 4 men. I think all 4 men have been on like a tear as of late in like their match quality. Like even the I haven't finished watching SmackDown, but I saw Damian Priest versus LA Knight before it got interrupted. They were putting on a solid match before it got interrupted.
Oh, they were definitely.
Like even the crowd was new. I'm just like, it's just like, man, like Damian Priest has really stepped up since he won the world title. Exactly. And even beyond, LA Knight been stepping up, and Drew, he's been solid all like for a while now. And Jacob really just showing like how athletic and gifted he is. Like you said before, he's a future world champion without a doubt.
Definitely. So yeah, I have Jacob retaining in this.
Yeah. I have Jacob retaining.
And it's gonna set up a future program between him and Solo, which
and they teased that on SmackDown actually. because Solo told Nick Aldis like, it sounds like you're screwing Jacob, and Nick Aldis is like, no, Solo, you are.
Mm-hmm. All right, then you have the women's intercontinental title match, Lyra defending against Becky Lynch. I think with this match, I think honestly I could see Becky winning. I think they really want to up the ante with the women's
Yeah,
intercontinental title.
yeah, I do see that. I do want Lyra to win because I've started to like Lyra a lot actually. Like she's a tremendous in-ring talent, and like
Yeah.
she really come out of her shell like during this feud. Like she really has like she's like an entirely different like person now. It's great to see like Becky's bringing out the best in her, and I do think Becky wins, but I do want Lyra.
Yeah.
Um, but I think this has potential
Well,
to
I think,
be.
yeah, I think this ultimately sets up, Lyra getting the belt back and then becoming a bigger superstar. So if you put the title on Becky right now, it'll ultimately will make the championship bigger, and then you can have Lyra
Yeah,
chase to get
yeah,
there.
it'll make Lyra a bigger star, and then
Mhm.
yeah, because we'll see what happens. Because who knows how much longer Becky Lynch has left? Because she's been saying that she doesn't know how much longer she has left.
Exactly.
So who knows? This could be like her last run. Who knows?
Exactly. And then you have
So
the real main event of this pay-per-view. You have Pat McAfee going one-on-one with the Ring General Gunther.
I know a lot of people aren't psyched for this match. I actually am
I am too.
because Pat has actually shown that he can be like a solid like wrestler, and then you put him in the ring with Gunther, who's just a beast. But also, it's the intrigue going into this match because there's rumors running around that Goldberg
Yeah.
is gonna get involved in this match and cost Gunther, and we get Gunther versus Goldberg at SummerSlam.
Exactly. Yeah, so it honestly, Pat McAfee, if you watch his matches in NXT, if you watch his matches, the one that he had at WrestleMania, the one he had against I think it was Baron Corbin at SummerSlam
Yeah.
years back, he's delivered on all of them. So that's
Yeah, and it's crazy because he's not like a full-time wrestler, but Pat can cut a promo. He can cut a really good promo.
good, definitely.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, surprisingly, they did the world title match on Raw. We can go over that real quick. They did the world title match between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins. I thought that probably would have been a backlash match.
oh,
No.
well, Seth got screwed. He should be the world freaking champ right now.
Well, you know what? See, my boy CM Punk came
Or
back.
screw CM Punk.
Just watch your
He
mouth.
doesn't see the vision.
Watch your mouth.
Vision. The vision is Seth being world heavyweight champion. That's the vision. You need to see the vision, Mike.
You need to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. But anyways, they did that match on Raw. Jey Uso
Solid.
retained.
Well, yeah, by DQ. It was a DQ. So
Yeah.
that
Well, I'm
Seth
surprised.
technically won the match by DQ.
Yeah, so they're probably setting up for the next pay per view. What's the next pay per view or PLE, whatever? What's the next one after Backlash?
Mm, I'm not sure.
Saudi Arabia? I'm not
No,
sure.
no.
Well, the first
I
ever.
know there's a Saturday night's main event.
Okay, so probably Saturday Night's main event or
Yeah.
or not Money in Bank. That's
Yeah,
what.
but I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
bother me. But like,
but yeah, they're probably
I
setting it
thought
up.
we were supposed to get Logan Paul versus Jey Uso.
Well, that's right. Yeah, so they're probably setting up for that.
Yeah. So
Anyways, before time runs out, let's go over the real. Well, not the real main event. That was the real main event was Gunther versus Pat McAfee, but the main event, undisputed WWE title match: Randy Orton versus John Cena.
go.
Cena is in his, retirement tour. He's a heel. He just won the title. Ain't no way they're taking the title off.
And for the first time ever in their storied rivalry, John Cena's the heel, Randy Orton's the babyface, and is being billed as one last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
So
so that rules out the possibility of Randy being because that's what I wanted. I told you I wanted Randy Orton to be Cena's last opponent, but
yeah.
I get why they're doing it here. It's in his hometown of St. Louis, so I get it.
Like if
So
both men are out, like they're not in their physical prime. This isn't 2009, so I don't know how good of a quality match we're gonna get, but the crowd's going to be into it. It's Randy Orton's hometown, and hopefully they can deliver on a good match.
Yeah, and I got the GOAT retaining.
I do too.
We'll see how he retains because it
Probably,
might not be clean.
probably cheating or some.
It might not be clean, but that's all right because winners win. Winners win and losers lose, and that's what Randy Orton is. Randy Orton's a loser. And so is that bum Cody Rhodes. And so are you. You're a loser.
Wow. You kiss your mother with that mouth, huh? Kiss your boyfriend with that mouth too?
Oh, I have a boyfriend. You wouldn't know what you're a loser. You're a bum. There's a reason this show's named after me and not you.
Who named it? Who named it?
Who? But all right. Anyways, that's
yeah.
Wraps up this episode. Glad you guys get to watch along, listen with us.
It was fun recapping a match I hadn't seen in a very long time.
Yeah.
Stuff from 2009 doesn't really hit that much, but yeah, this one did.
You had some good ones, yeah. So
yeah, but thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. We'll catch you next time.
Dude. See ya. I'll get your ugly face off.